My name is Toby Duratoye, and I am founder and CEO of Artifakt clothing company. I grew up in Nigeria till I was 6 years old. Growing up in a house always full of artwork. My parents always, instilled in me the value of art and, how beautiful it is and how much you can appreciate it. The way that people dress in Nigeria is different than the way people dress in America. And I realized, I can't be wearing, or I didn't really feel comfortable wearing full African garb in the streets of America, but I did want to represent my African heritage some way. When I go back to Nigeria, I'm like very American in Nigeria, but then at certain points of me growing up here, I was very African in America. So at that point, I realized I was kind of like an artifact myself. I started Artifakt about half a year ago. I got the idea from this boutique that I went to in London that sold a lot of really trendy, cool clothes. When I saw this T-shirt, I realized that it was a really cool idea. It was a very basic T-shirt, except that had a really cool pocket on it. So it was able to kind of show the individuality behind such a basic concept. It started off with just a few samples, really. Just taking a couple of T-shirts to Nigeria, getting some pockets made and put on it. And I brought those back here and I wore them around. I started getting a lot of compliments, so then I decided to have some more pockets sent to me and got some T-shirts to put them on. I really wanted to gauge the popularity and see how much it would actually spread. I got a grant from Wake Forest from the Entrepreneurship Committee where I was able to bring in a lot more pockets from Nigeria. I was able to launch a website where I could actually start selling these T-shirts, and it's been a great hit ever since. So that's what we've done with Artifakt. We've really brought, basic T-shirts, tank tops, button-ups, and things that, people will wear every day. What do I want people to feel when they wear an Artifakt T-shirt? Like I've said before, I really want them to feel like it's one-of-one shirt that's made just for them, and that when they wear this shirt, no one else in the world will ever have a shirt like it, just like nobody else in the world is ever going to be like you. You are who you are, and nobody can be who you are better than you. So it's, you can remain very comfortable wearing whatever you wear. It's just a very basic piece of clothing that just happens to have, a little story behind it, a little piece of individuality, a little one-of-one factor.